Kyle Shim here with GameDropZone.com, and I'm going to continue my adventure through Dragon Age Inquisition's Jaws of Hakkon DLC, which just appeared out of nowhere basically on the Xbox Live Store, and I believe it's out on PC as well. No word on the current, last gen and PS4 versions of the game though, or the DLC. But I guess I'm in the Avar Hold, which is, I don't know, there's this woman, and I tried to sleep with her to convince her to give me her soldiers, but she wouldn't. So this is clearly a bullshit BioWare game. And instead she said, phew. Said something about her bear being ill. I don't know, I wasn't really paying attention. But I guess I should go towards these quest objectives. See what they have to say. Oh yeah, you gotta get back to that body, lady. That's what I call it too. Great. Is there a problem?
Will someone not be given proper rights?
Oh! Sounds so shocked and galled at that.
Bloodkin must make an offering to the huntmaster who prepares it.
Bloodkin.
So it should be.
I prefer mayonnaise-kin.
Me?
I cannot dictate.
Good. I'm not going to spend extensive time reading, or listening to rather, each of these side objectives. As much as I enjoy the writing in this game, it is not the flavor text that does it for me. It's crafting station, what am I doing? Maybe in here? Nope.
So long as their weapons stay sheathed.
Stay sheathed. Oh, you must be up there then. That's something I've noticed with this DLC so far. I've maybe spent an hour with it, and there's a lot of verticality. In the forest, which is the area I've been in before reaching this hold, there was kind of like paths through the trees, treetops. A bit like Kashyyyk in Star Wars, or Endor, I guess. No Ewoks though, I'm afraid. Just trees. But it was a cool, it's a cool thing to be moving above these, landscape that you just moved through. Varric's making himself a home. Dorian's got his foot in the soup. Fucking disgrace of a party.
Inquisitor, you've need of a hunter, or you're just wandering? Doubt you lowlanders see many holds, but I'll tell you, there are none finer.
Can I sleep with you for your help? I mean, your boss wouldn't go for it, but fucking Cassandra, you're making a mess. Jesus. I don't really care.
It'd be an unmatched gift.
That lighting really is pretty.
So, come to test yourself.
How so?
Our warriors want your measure, Inquisitor. Bring us an offering.
I just want your warriors, though.
Stonebear Hold would know of the spirits. We need an offering from you first.
An offering.
To honor Hakkon and the fair safe journeys.
Goodbye. Goodbye to you, too. Alrighty, I missed that camp there before, so I should probably go back and get that. Collect Valley for the bear. Let's go and have a look at that then.
I think I've seen
Oh,
the ugliest possible of
that would have made a mess.
A new one turns up that surpasses my expectations.
Alright, good. I mean, I would travel on foot, but with that high up cliffs then. I need a horse under me to cushion the blow when I eventually fly off. This way? Yeah, this way. some grotesque-ass statues. But, you know, the faces may be a bit melty, but at least they have 6-packs or 10-packs or whatever the fuck. The priorities are right. Just descend into the mist and see where we end up. I mean, I could take a path, but that would be boring. I'd much rather throw my horse off cliffs. Oh, something down here. Some Hakkonites. So yeah, this DLC obviously is called Jaws of Hakkon, which I believe is the name of this tribe we're fighting here. But if I'm not mistaken, Hakkon is some sort of Avar deity or something? It's not something we've really encountered a lot of in the series, because the Avar have sort of been, you know, they've been a piece of the lore, but until Inquisition I don't believe we'd ever met an Avar. And in, you know, Inquisition all we did was, you know, meet the ones we killed in the swamp. And that dumb fucking Avar chieftain who was throwing a goat at the side of Skyhold. Which was amusing. Inquisitor has no shame, get knees deep in that shit. I love this sense of not knowing whether you can, you know, in other games they make it very clear, like, oh, this is a doorway and you're going to go through the doorway to get to the next area. Or you clearly can't get over these rocks, but in this game it's like, the environment is just the environment and the boundaries feel very natural, like, you know, coast or, you know, totally unscalable cliff, but it doesn't feel out of place. Pardon me, sir, I was just investigating your extremely wet cave. No need to bruise me. I really hope that ice was mine and not an enemy's. Oh, Jesus. I haven't played this game since I wrote the roof. I played it when the last DLC came out, the multiplayer, but I haven't played this character since the review, which was obviously last year, and I haven't really played a ton of this game since maybe last month or something. I played tons of ults, but again, it's been so long. I'm kind of just spamming abilities and hoping for the best, which, to be fair, was how I played most of the game anyway. Hopefully. Please handle that. I miss Zevran. I'm not a huge fan of the rogues normally, but he was awesome. For completely unskill related reasons, of course. I wonder if he'll show up again. BioWare have been running like some sort of, I don't know if it's a competition or just like polls, but like every day they seem to be doing this Dragon Age Ultimate Party on Twitter, so I wonder if that's just completely unrelated, or they're trying to like gauge people's opinions of various characters. Oh, why did I do that? Oh. Oh, that's the bear I'm here for. Sorry, I didn't mean to fire a fireball at you. I'll singe you.
Want me to handle that?
Oh, fuck off. I'm not even convinced there's anything in there. Loot. Yeah, completely unnecessary. Can you get in there, or is this a locked door with a key? Thousands of years later, locks still work the same way. Pile of... Oh, I thought there was a pile of bones. Instead, it's totally just a Sith holocron. And a sweet staff. Let's take a gander. Weapons. Scepter of Razikale. Razikale. Clearly. But no. I'll stick with my custom staff. I'm not going to pick your mushrooms. Oh, wet cave. I wonder if this is a Deventer ruin, maybe? With a holocron? If I shoot lightning at it, it'll explode. So there's no way through here, is there? But I feel like there should be. Anyway. Let's fucking guide this extremely passive bear out of this cave. It's no wonder it got trapped in here by them. Really. When you consider it'll follow me anywhere. Eat my purple skull. Every time you see me jumping aimlessly in the middle of combat, it's because I meant to have pressed an ability beforehand and then just confirm the use of it. You know, the area of effect ones. That plant really needed that fireball to the face. It's looking at me funny. Ooh. My longest playthrough of this game is an alt I haven't finished yet, and I think he ended up maybe like 140 hours logged. I still haven't finished him, which is why I chose to not play as him. But he was a Reaver, which was awesome because I ended up just hunting dragons around, just pulling their hearts out of their lot, sort of fisting their legs, and regaining health that way. You know, while pounding on them with the cool claws. See, nah. Had I noticed that earlier, I would have gone through that entire cave with it and probably discovered something, but I just can't be asked. Do we want to go and do that, or do we want to go home? Let's go home and speak to fucking Soon Hai, or whatever her name is. Sunhei Yoshida. The most cultured of Sony executives. That's vaguely racist. Shuhei Yoshida, not Sunhei. I can't remember that lady's name. God, this mist is so atmospheric, I guess. Like, if you just go a few minutes that direction, it's just forest. You know, with tree houses and stuff, and go the other way and it's like this very yellow camp, this very brown cliffside dwelling. And down here you've just got this like misty, dense, wet area, which I totally can't navigate. I feel like I should be higher if I'm heading in that direction. Yeah, this seems right. Follow these lanterns up the cliff. Come on, horse. This horse, by rights, should be like a bloody mess. I've thrown it off so many cliffs now, I can't even count. Its knees should just be stumps. Which is a lovely thought. I'm completely making this path up as I go. No idea if it's where I need to be going. It seems to be in the vague direction. Yep, go past the spooky melty face statue. Or 5. And we're back. Stone Bear Hole. be improper to leave my horse inside some lady's house. Even though she's like, you know, surrounded by bones and a spooky lantern.
Thank you, Inquisitor. Storvacker has returned.
Storvacker!
My hunters saw what you and she did to
Classy.
the Hakkonites who held her. In trapping Storvacker, the Jaws of Hakkon broke their peace oath with Stonebear Hold. Our blades...
She speaks surprisingly well for this uncultured barbarian sitting in a skull throne,
As for what they were going
surrounded
to
by
do,
bones.
my hunters brought items back from where they held Storvacker. I know what they intended. It is not something you will like. Something few Avar would tell Lowlanders. But you must hear it.
Go on
The
then,
Jaws
lady.
of Hakkon sought to bind their god in mortal form.
That sounds
bring war to
bad.
the Lowlands.
So, yeah, that's exactly my reaction.
Wanted to send a god to destroy us. I just
Wouldn't be the
finished
first time,
killing a
dude.
god who wanted to destroy us.
Damn straight.
You are right to worry. This battle is not yet won. Though you have given them pause, they will try again.
Of course, of course.
The old Jaws of Hakkon did the same. They brought their god to life to destroy the lowlands. Their foolishness lost Hakkon to all Avar. Now they would free him and begin again.
You'd have thought if they're, you know, renowned for doing this, they would have put them down years ago.
We still need a way to melt the wall of ice around the Hakkonites' fortress. Do you have any ideas?
No. It is lowlander magic and nothing to do with us. Our spirit talkers are you. The Hakkonites
Cool.
speak to your people.
Cool.
Perhaps they will know
I
more.
will do, thank you. Goodbye.
Speak with you later.
Farewell.
Alrighty. That was like a shepherd kind of entrance, just like mid-rant, he just says, see you later. Walks out. Alrighty, where are we going? Where are we going? Jawbreaker. Turn to Lieutenant Pharaoh. What's over here? Let's return to the beginning. I would spend a lot of time going around completing the side objectives, but I totally realise that is not the compelling part of this DLC. For most people, anyway. I don't seem to be under-leveled, so there's not a lot of reason.
Did you see Scout Grandin on your way back? He should be on watch, but he's gone. Grandin was a good friend of Jace Turbo.
Look, woman, I just wanted to know how to fucking melt the ice fortress. I don't care about your friends.
Grandin's gone and done something stupid.
I really don't.
He was supposed to send word back when he reached his station, but nothing.
I kind of lost my patience with Harding around the time she wouldn't sleep with me in the main game. Not because I wanted to, just because it was like,
Soldiers defend against a Hakkonite raid.
you know, playable character in a Bioware game should always get their way. Regardless of gender, regardless of race. I don't want to chat with you.
I should go.
See you soon, Inquisitor.
I should go. Alright. I don't want to go to Grandin's fucking location. Fine. Fine. I'll begrudgingly go help my troops. God, this game is pretty. And obviously I know I did a bit of quick travelling, but all these areas you've seen have all been in the same Frostback Basin. I can't believe I missed that. Question mark on the way in. Probably a note or something. I'm just talking to myself in the middle of this forest. There's nothing strange. Promise. Down, what is that?
Consult with your soldiers on matters pertaining to natural threat. The beasts of these woods are fierce. I
Great.
fear they've already claimed the life of my dear devoted scribe.
They probably have.
I should go.
But apparently a devoted scribe was able to assemble this whole camp in his absence, so... Either that or that dude's better with his hands than I gave him credit for. Again, I'm not gonna waste time with these side objectives. I would much rather see the content faster than dally around in caves if I can help it. Doodaloo. I'm kind of glad they never put a day-night cycle in this game, because I know a lot of people like to feel if it's an open world game then there should be this day-night cycle, because realism, I guess, but you know, a lot of these environments simply wouldn't work if it was like daytime 1 minute, nighttime the next. I mean, they're built off this environment. Oh, fucking spiders. They are relentless. Yeah, a lot of these environments just simply wouldn't work if, you know, if you had to, like, try to make them atmospheric in the day and the night. And there's some, like, if you look at the western approach to the desert, that has a night variant. I think that's the Hissing Wastes. And, I really need to get up there. Maybe I just missed him. It seems unlikely they'd put him on top of this cliff. Ah. That looks like it could be the fellow I'm looking for. The Inquisitor could just remember how to get off his horse. That's kind of a waste of a sword, isn't it, really? And that's also not why I'm here. I'm going to be pissed if I have to walk all the way up that cliff. Oh no, there's something nearby. Here we go, Grandin's orders. Details are below. We need to keep our patrols. To allow us, yeah, the upper hand.
Orders for
Cool.
Grandin.
And Hakkonites. Impressive that he fought them off alone.
Oh, I thought he was the dead dude. That is quite impressive, you're right. Because nobody in this universe but us can deal with any threat, apparently. Those dudes... Alright, Raptor's fine. I thought they were all spiders. And I was about to lose my shit. Raptors I can deal with even if they do have like 8 jaws. Fireball, 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 fireball. Fireball. Ghost Raptor. Fireball. Nice. Righty. Fine, we'll just walk over there. Stretch the legs for a minute. Some silver. Track him down, alright. If I were on the run, I'd probably head towards the buildings. Come on, Inquisitor. You're wearing gloves, for fuck's sake. Get up the cliff. Maybe you got eaten by a Tusket. This area isn't that big. It shouldn't... Realistically, shouldn't take me more than a second to find this dude. Unless the spiders ate him. Am I being dumb or... I want to kill you. Maybe he's up there. Ah. That looks like a dead dude. Yeah. don't know if this is a new material or not. I don't remember it. It's very pointy.
These were Hakkonites.
I can't work out whether he's just got a fuck ton of swords with him, or he's just killing these people with their own weapons. Either way, it's pretty impressive. Because they all seem to be jammed into walls and rock faces. This is actually the first time I played this game wearing a headset. Usually I just, you know, suck it up and deal with my TV speakers, but this game has a surprising amount of wildlife making noise. I guess it shouldn't be surprising, but it is impressive. So he's also a mage, apparently. Or maybe that's completely unrelated to him. Weird. I wish he'd just sort of like dragged one of the corpses along with him and just left the trail of blood for us all to find.
Someone's cut their way through these Hakkon warriors. I can't decide if it's impressive or disconcerting.
If this is all this scout dude, then it's impressive that he's able to like fucking launch fireballs 1 minute and carry 18 swords the next. Where are you? See there, those tree houses I mentioned earlier. They are, well, it's basically just a path, it's not really a house, but it is cool. More charred corpses. That looks like a dead dude against a tree, but it wasn't what we're looking for. Alright, we don't need to click on anything this time then. Dude must have learned. Must have learned how to track.
Inquisitor, I've abandoned my post, haven't I? I had cause, just missing the permission part.
Odding told us about your friend, Jace.
An elf?
He was studying at the university.
Suddenly this magic isn't so surprising.
Jace wasn't a soldier, he wasn't even armed. After this, he was going to show me Val Royeaux.
Oh, right.
I've never been. I thought we might...
You probably didn't use the fireballs then.
You've been fighting your way through the Jaws of Hakkon. Alone.
I wasn't a soldier either, not before this.
Oh, maybe it was then.
Never had the skill.
Yeah, that makes way more sense. I thought that the dude he was after
I wanted to
might have been the mage and he was chasing him down.
The Jaws of Hakkon almost ended that too. I was bleeding out when it saw me. It knows what I know. They will not kill more people. Not like Jace. I will protect them, Inquisitor.
This
Oh.
is bad.
All this fire and the freaky voice probably isn't good.
It doesn't have to be this way. Release Grandin's spirit.
Release? The spirit remains because I want it to. I will protect our people. I want to.
Well, probably gonna have to kill you now, aren't I? Actually, nope, you're probably a good
Very
spirit.
well. Go.
The dude's got lovely hair, I can't end his life here, can I? It'd be a waste.
I swear to it.
The Inquisition's gotta be nothing if not pretty. And that dude can clearly fight. I'm gonna fucking pick your mushrooms. There's so many mushrooms in this game, like... It upsets me.
This ending poorly.
Because I don't even know what potion you used them on. Alright, let's head back. And see what Harding has to say on the matter. Probably won't tell her that her favourite scout was in fact a demon-possessed elf with extremely nice hair.
Always be taken at face value.
Alrighty. Gonna help me melt the ice walls?
Tree houses. It all sounds awful and precarious.
Fan Grandin.
I have news about Scout Grandin.
Maker. Don't tell me. He's dead, isn't he?
He's not dead. Technically. He's actually possessed and taking revenge on the Hakkonites.
I was not.
I didn't think you were telling that. It's not something an Inquisitor should probably admit to.
But he's as good as dead. Maker.
Pretty much.
I'll miss him. The boy was great company. Terrible jokes, but that was a part of his charm.
Right, goodbye.
Safe travel.
That didn't in any way help me deal with the ice fortress that allegedly exists. Find a way to get to the island. What island? Fade touched creatures. Collect. Let's go see if we can get to this island then. Let's go over to the village and see where we can go from there. Because I'd like to see what else this pretty beautiful environment has to offer. Where are we going? Let's head south. I actually don't know if we can get south this direction, but we'll try. Seems to lead around that way. Someone consider that they just stand and have their fucking chit chat in the middle of the one path along this coast. The lakeside road. God. That mist. It's pretty. I wouldn't say that I'm all about graphics, but you know, when graphics amplify the art of a game, you know, especially in a natural setting like this, it's far more impressive to me than just, you know, just raw polygons and raw shaders. And this game to me just represents a meeting of both, like, artistic beauty and then pretty impressive technical horsepower as well.
What is this? Are the fishes of Stone Bear Hole too rude to share a meal with friends? The Inquisitor!
The Inquisitor. Oh. I just thought you were willing to have a chat, but no. You have ice weapons, so you're clearly evil. Ignore the fact that I have a skull on the back of my staff. And the purple skull. At my whim. Is there another dude in there? There's totally a dude in there. Can't see because of all the sick fire. Are you just alright with me slaughtering all these friends of yours then? Okay.
You are the lowlander they call Inquisitor. I am Arvid Rolfson. Well fought.
Riveting. You're surprisingly well shaven for a barbarian without his shirt.
Thane's son here has sent word that you and yours have guest welcome in our land.
Sunhair, yeah. Sunhair, not fucking Shuhei Yoshida or whatever I said. May I borrow a boat?
I find myself
It's an honest question.
I need to reach that island.
The Lady's Rest.
That island?
What?
Or that island?
Belongs to the Lady of the Skies. The spirits warn us to leave it be.
Of
I
course.
could just kill you like I killed those other 4 dudes and take the boat that way.
I don't wish to disturb your lady, but it's important.
Thane's son here has given you guest welcome. And I have given you warning. The boat is yours. I hope you come back alive.
That's kind of you. Can I take one of your many fish? I mean, if you just leave them out there all day, they'll spoil, won't they? Also, I'm going to take all your belongings because fuck you. Alright, cool. Oop. Store all my best wares on the roof of my house. Well, let's see what this other exclamation mark is.
Runa should be here. Where did she get to?
She's probably one of the ladies I just fucking slaughtered
My cousin Runa.
when you were busy checking the floor for your cousin.
Climbing the hills instead of helping hatch again.
Farewell.
That's old the ruiner I know. Right. Let's fucking single-handedly row it. I'm gonna take the shitty little boat, or this big longboat instead. Damn straight we're gonna row it ourselves. Damn, I thought they were going to show us how these 4 people were able to row this longboat so quickly. Oh. Ghost voices. Well, let's go and see what this objective is. Wandering spirits. Of the fiery kind. This is really quite effective with the headset I'm wearing. Kind of makes me regret that I hadn't played the entire game. Open Fade Rift. Usually we do the opposite, but alright. I mean, this island's pretty peaceful, if not spooky, but why don't we fuck this shit up when we're here?
Talana slept. I slept. To find him in dreaming. But the blood. She's gone.
Wonderful.
Talana wanted to reach Ameridan again. One more time. But she couldn't. I couldn't. I died. I tried.
Realize you're dead. There's no one else alive here.
You opened the sky for the rest of me.
Oh, so she is talking to me. I thought this was just like an audio log, but in ghost form. You know, Meriden.
You or she wanted to reach Ameridan.
So I guess we're hunting this, the original Inquisitor, or maybe the last Inquisitor, Meriden. Because obviously, Cassandra reformed the Inquisition in this game. And it's taken us on this adventure to the basin of the Frostbacks, where this cool fucking professor dude is out searching for this shit. So I can get in here. Or not. Alrighty, why don't I look for information? Can I blow this thing open? No? Alright, I assumed that was like some sort of shield, not... I was just faffing around on the geometry. Heartstring bow, nice. Orders, always important. Gotta write these things down. Aegis of a Rift.
Henrik will want to look at the orders.
I don't know what just happened there.
Are you all right?
I thought I'd solve this, like, hole in my hand business. But apparently not. Gained a new ability, Aegis of the Rift. This ability can turn the veil itself into a magical shield that deflects incoming projectiles. Let's have a little play, shall we? Maybe I can convince Varric to shoot at me. Aegis of the Rift. Improve cooldown. Improve damage. Probably go for the damage. Which abilities am I not using? I'll put it in place of that, because I have no idea what that is. Apply my points. Cool. That's like my favourite ability in all class-based shooters. See, if I'd waited just a second, could have used it on these well-placed bowmen instead. Instead, we'll just kill them, it's probably faster. Oh, there's fucking a lot of them, apparently. Judging by that map. And I fucked up my ability, so let's just use a conventional... more conventional rift pulls. And hope that Dorian gets on his shit with these barriers, because otherwise I'm going to get slaughtered. Like so. There we go. Eat fireballs. I really should have saved that shield ability and demoed it in this cool, well-placed battle arena. Alright, let's get this. Get this thing and then begin the long row back. I was a bit worried when the early reviews came out of Dragon Age Inquisition and they discussed like jumping puzzles to reach collectibles and things. Because that sounds like hell to me, but these ones are usually alright. Cool. Damn it. Again, I should have brought the horse. Looks like a sphinx there in the middle of the water, which is sweet. I could have just swam over, and to be honest, the sea doesn't look particularly deep. I would have maybe preferred a nice glitchy animation of me rowing this boat, but you know, can't have everything. So what did I just achieve there? What? Let's have a look. He shows outpost. Go back to this professor and see what he thinks about my sweet new bubble shield. If you throw a frag grenade inside the bubble shield, it will in fact kill everything inside rather than outside. Hashtag Halo hack. Hashtag top tips. Click on my top 5 top Halo grenade tips. That will change the way you play. That's what we should be running the website like. You know, like, let's just get straight to it. You know, double these hits. Everything should be a top 5 list. That's what the kids like, isn't it? I've been to the island.
Spirits on the island held the memories and possessions of Ameridan's lover, a woman named Talana. It told us that Ameridan was here on orders from Emperor Draken himself. And where
That's a nice, firm Emperor name. Draken.
I may have received tenure from that sentence alone. Ameridan had a lover. Talana, you said. The Inquisitor's Lady Mage. There was such debate over whether she existed.
I love how this dude's in this clearly shitty hut with fishnets on the walls, and yet somehow was able to bring this beautiful ornate bed with him.
When I held the Avar at Stone
Fucking
Bear
crocodile
Hall,
skin on the wall.
I
Nice.
learned that the Jaws of Hakkon once bound their god soul to a beast. According to the spirit, the dragon Ameridan faced was...
You believe they could be one...
Wouldn't be Dragon Age without a dragon. Truly is the age of dragons.
And likely how he died.
Yep.
Seems Inquisitor
He was a hero?
Ameridan saved Orlais 800 years ago. The spirit said to follow the river to the north, and something about spires or spikes.
I wonder if that's going to be the ice fortress that lady talked about.
The scouts have had trouble with Hakkonites up. I'll continue my research, but for now...
Scouts quite notoriously have trouble everywhere they go.
What do you need me to do next, Professor?
That spirit on the island said something about Ameridan going upriver to... While
Yep,
search
you know, we just
upriver,
discussed this.
that
Sorry, my Inquisitor's quite forgetful.
sounded better in my head.
He literally can't remember more than a sentence ago. All in the Frostback Basin. No, upriver. Well, I guess that will, guess that'll do us for now. Yeah, it's just going to lead us upriver. So yeah, I guess that'll do us for now. I might continue doing this, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, there's a bit of a look at least one of the environments. I suspect this might be the only environment. You know, with the exception of some caves and maybe interior areas, but... It is £15 if you're not on EA access. So, I would maybe expect one environment. It's been pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Adios.